Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning, we here. Good morning. What up, room? Is that Inna? Is that Coper? Coper, maybe? Donovan, Eric, Clarity. YouTube wants to make me think early in the morning about who is who. That's rude, YouTube. That's rude. We don't want to think. What up, Charles? Papa Tony. Making me think. All right, let's measure this. So it's going to be a 22-point stop today, which is, let's figure out the stop first. That is 80 ticks, 88. So I'm going to go 89 ticks. And then we'll just go for a 1-to-1 on the first. And we'll leave a runner. Leave a little runner. Mo says short it. Matty Matt, nice job. Let's not trade anymore. I agree. I agree. I'll show you guys what we did overnight right quick. We did okay overnight. I did have some stuff happen that is insane, guys. Insane. So you can see we made $120 on the fundeds. Had a couple of them didn't take trades. The Bulenox didn't take the trade. The Take Profit Trader Pro I just activated this morning, so that one didn't take the trade. But somewhere between 120, 130, and you see some of them took 60. I want to tell you what I did. So I went over to Crystal's house and I took my laptop and I tried to trade from there. Good morning, Tucson Kid. Who is the Tucson Kid? I can't remember who you are. Mo. Yeah, we said that. So anyways, what happened, Rob, good morning, was I took my laptop over there and I used the Trade of 8 copier. Okay. I used the Trade of 8 copier and I only traded my Apex accounts. And I did notice when I entered the trade, I was like, well, I only entered with 1 micro. Why is it showing that I'm in with 2 micros? Well, what I failed to realize was I left my computer open at home. And Replicanto was still open at home. And the leader that I used on my Take Profit Trader, or on my Trade of 8 copier, was the same leader that's on Replicanto. So while I had no idea this was happening, it entered me in on Replicanto as well with 1 micro and on Trade of 8 with 1 micro. So it traded across my trade day, my Lucid, and my Take Profit Trader as well. And I had no idea it did that until I got home. I got home and I was like, what the hell? How did these take trades? So yeah, I got to make sure that I shut down. If I try to do that again, I have to make sure that I shut down Replicanto. Can't have that up on my computer because it will take the trade. You're exhausted today after messing up the news trade? Dang. Robert. Okay, Robert Gallus. All right. There's the R. I'll try to remember that. I trades in the house. You always close Replicanto copy after I'm done. Yeah, I don't. I usually just leave it up. I usually shut my computer down, but Clarity, the reason why I didn't shut the computer down was because I was going to post the newsletter and it hadn't came out yet. So I was like, I had left it open. So, yeah, that could have ended up bad. So, yeah, turn off Ninja Play with eval only. Today, that's what I'm doing, Robert. So if we do take any trades on those accounts there, you can see I only have my 2 take profit trader evals, my 3 trade day evals, and my 3 my funded futures. It's the only thing I got left on the copier. So if we do take any trades on those accounts there, it will only be on the evals. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry that the Bulenox didn't take a trade. It's not even going to let that bother me. There's no point. Morning, Timbo. TJP in the house. So, yeah. Yeah, so it worked out. But the problem is, like, say an order had got stuck or it didn't take me out of a position, I would have had no idea. And it could effectively blow those accounts, right? So, it could blow up the accounts. Let's check out the news for today. And then also I was in double the size, right? I was in a micro here and a micro there. Clarity, I don't know. I didn't hear anything or see anything about it being extended, but we'll check on it in a minute. We do have consumer confidence at 10 a.m. We don't really have anything else. Note auction at 1, a 5 years, probably not going to do much. That's basically it for the news today. I expect there to be low volume. Mancini hasn't really given any information. His levels, I can tell you the levels if you don't have them. So he says if 67.01 fails, we dip to 85 or all the way down to 68 to 70. Plan today, hold runner. Watch for traps below 67.01. 67.16, 67.33, 67.42, 67.55. 67.64 next up. So there you go. I haven't used Financial Juice, but I mean I know about it, but I've never used it. All right, let me see if there's any word on the Apex sale. Anybody heard anything? I know it was supposed to end. Okay, it looks like they extended the 80% off. So I'd imagine that they extended the $40 as well. So I think so, Clarity. Looks like they did extend it. Guys, remember Bulenox is 85% off. I don't know if it's going to get any better than that. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it gets any better than that. My Funded Futures will have a special promotion on Friday on their Pro account. It will be the biggest discount that I've seen on the Pro account. So, testing 1, 2. Coach Fred's here. Let's go. Tell Crystal not to block you today. I forgot to tell her last night that you were completely blocked and I had to go and let you back in. She accidentally, she thinks Maverick did it. She thinks Maverick accidentally hit a button the other day or something while he was watching me stream. No change on Bulenox ending on the 30th. Yes. But we'll see, John. We'll see if they update it. I mean, I would love a 91% off, to be honest. I would love a 91% off. So I'm going to take the breakout. I'm going to go for a 1-to-1. So we're going to have an 89 tick stop. So 45, 22.5 point stop. Is that right? 22.75 point. We could just say 23, I guess. What would 23 be? 80 and then 4812. So that would be 92. I guess I'm going to take it with 2 micros. We did take trades overnight. I took 1 trade on these evals. We're sitting at, not much, $70 in profit to start the day. $70. Here's the thing, guys, to look at. If we're looking at the 4-hour, I would be fully bullish if we can inverse the 4-hour. So we need to close above 25,060 to inverse the 4-hour. That's 200 points up. I don't know that that happens before 10 a.m. But immediately we have all of this up here, right? We have all that up there. So we've got a data wick from 8:30 news this morning sitting up here at 958. Previous day close 962. We got the gap fill at 973, and we got the overnight high 986. So for me, what I'm kind of thinking happens this morning is this. We push down, we sweep the London low, we push back up, and we just blast right back up into this area. That's what we'd like to see. That'd be ideal. So we're going to kind of see if we get that. If we get it, you know, we'll take it. We're going to take the breakout of whatever side happens first. And then we'll take the close on the opposite side. We'll wait for the close above or below. June here. Good morning, Danielle. Is that pre-market? Yeah. It was well, I did it last night. I took those trades last night, Eric. I took the trades last night. I can kind of show you. I could kind of show you what it was, but effectively we gapped. We kind of gapped up here, and we got this pullback, and we kind of generated some low resistance liquidity here. Kind of a bit of a bull flag, an awkward looking bull flag, but I took the breakout of this trend line here. That was the trade I was in last night for a nice little winner. And then you kind of got that set up again right after that. So, and then we had to push down, and yeah. So that's kind of my thought process for today. I'm thinking sweep of the low. Now we don't have to. We don't have to sweep that low, but I think that might be what we do. 730 spike was on Ukraine. Yeah, something. I saw the 730 spike, but I don't. So I don't count. Well, where's it at? Was that was earlier this morning, wasn't it? I don't remember this. Yeah, that's not really a news wick to me, but there's a nice push up, huh? The little turd will spike for sure. Always goes up. Can't go any other direction. I don't know. It can. It can. Guys, hit the like button on your way in. Exclamation point MM if you want to jump into the giveaway. So we got about 3 minutes until open. So I'm just gonna place an order at this opening range here, top and bottom, and we'll take whichever one breaks first. We'll take. Breaking out of there. We might run that London low before the market even opens. Let's see. We got 2 minutes until open here. Mad Moxie in the house. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I trade for sure. I don't really want to take this now. I would probably like for it to kind of hold in here. We'll drop our order down there in about another minute. With about 15 seconds to go till open, we'll drop it down. Thank you, iTrades. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Let's do it. Let's do it. I didn't mark out the London low on the ES, though. 67.01 down there, basically. And we'll drop this one down here. We need Tom's photo behind me on the wall. We can make it happen. Current spot would be a nice sell zone. Yeah, I agree, Coach Fred. I got that 4 hour marked out. I want to see it inversed, which is 200 points above us. So all right, got these linked. Let's see what happens right here at open. Here's open. Tagged me in on the short. Don't want to get tagged in on the long. Wrecked me right away. Let me see if it gets me out. Actually still in the trade on these accounts over here. I closed those. Took me out of the lead, but didn't take me out of the followers for some reason. Dun, 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 dun. So I want to see it sweep this and blast right back up above this. It's going to do what we thought it was going to do. I mean, stop is half gap. I mean, it's fine, right? It's fine. I should have souped that level, to be honest. It just made a random order. I have no idea. Quantire's been weird. Been weird. Okay, what is that? So Apex is 80% off and $10 lifetime activation fee. Somebody was asking about that. Or is that the Tech T? What up? Okay, the 100K accounts. I missed you, Tech T. $10 for the 100K accounts. That's what Nutty just said. Black Beauty said nope. How's Cife? Good morning. Oh. Oh. But they still get the $40 on the other ones. They messed up your short. Dude, mine too. I mean, you see it wicked me out like it's the right idea, but I had to stop where my back testing says it needs to be. And, you know, it just is what it is. ES is pushing here, and Nasdaq's just holding up. I mean, I do think we go. I'm tempted to long here, to be honest. I don't know. Tempted to long, but I'm not going to do it. I mean, I don't know. If I'm starting with 1 micro, wouldn't be the end of the world to long here. But where's your stop got to be? That's the problem, right? $45. So what? 69. Just figuring where the stop has to be here. All right, I'm going to take it here, guys. I'm going to go for the full gap fill on this. I'm going to hold a runner to the gap fill. Hit that 50 EMA. Kind of expect a little reaction off that level. Where do we see the promo with Bulenox? Yeah, it's only 85%. That's not Bulenox. It's Apex. Morning, Alexi. Come on. Come on. Get me up there, bro. Get me up there, bro. That next push up should squeeze us. All right, this should squeeze us. All right, I'm going to go stop break even here. Come on, rip it. Rip it. What up, GK? Stop me out. I hate that it's leaving that order there, but that's just ignore that, guys. That's not there. This is a pretty bad price action so far. Yeah, we definitely got a divergence here. Good morning, Raul. Why is it doing that? No, I haven't submitted a ticket. It's a rhythmic thing. It's only on rhythmic connections. I don't know why, but it is. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, NQ is definitely sleepy. 63 point open. Still in it on DX feed too. My DX feed is clean today. But it's leaving the order. I don't mind the order being left. I'd rather that over latency. Yeah, I'd kind of rather that over latency. Nvidia's dumping. I really think that we're going to just squeeze here. I really do. I don't really have much marked out to the downside. I mean, most of my interest is to the upside here. But there still is stuff to the downside that we could start running. We did leave the gap down there from yesterday. So just started raining outside hard. Started raining hard. All right, guys, this is choppy. Very, very choppy. Probably. Uh, I don't know. I was going to say I might. I don't know. I'm being careful here. It's a very, very tricky spot. I'm going to take a bounce here. I'm going to take a little bounce play here. I may add into it. Add into it right there. I'll look for a run back through 815. Come on. Get it up through there, guy. Alright, looks like we might get... well, it still could hold this level. Alright, so Apex is 80% off evaluation sizes, $10 lifetime fee only on the 100K accounts. Yeah, I probably get stopped now. I don't like that retest. Kind of needed to bounce right there. Never got to the 10, which is usually kind of like the level I look for. I'm going to take this off. I think I can work my way out of this. That might be a bad idea, but I'm going to try it. Try it. Oh yeah, that order is not there. Huh. Well, there's the 5-minute inside bar. I completely missed that. How much does 100K cost? I have no idea. I'll have to look. You have to qualify by December 2nd. If this gets to like 400, I'll just eat it. Okay, so like $59 per account. The rules kick in to make your videos for proof crap. What happened? The problem with Apex Pro is that you can qualify. You make your videos for proof. Oh, yeah, I don't know if they're. I'm not sure. How come I lost my Linux option too? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to kill this, guys. Hold on, let me see. Still waiting to see here. It's just kind of gapping. It's just gas. It's just going straight down. I'll have to get out here in a minute. I'll see what you're talking about in a minute, Room. I'm trying to just get out of this if we can. I'm going to take some off here on this pop back up. Just kind of eating some of the loss here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Room. It's going to bounce at some point, you would think, but... Might go for that gap fill down there. I've got it marked out. I'll have to look and see where it is. Something's going on with my other accounts. They're not in this position. Like, they're in the position at a different spot. Yeah, I hate weeks. That's kind of what's happening to me. Hey, let's go, Francis. Nice job. So that gap fills down there at the 449s. If it can't hold the 600, I'm going to get out of this. All right, I'm out of it. So I'm down 422 on this account. Copier really, what? Was I on the wrong account? 394. This one, these for whatever reason, I don't know. I had copier issues. Somehow these made money. I don't think they got into the trade when the other one did. I don't know. No idea. Might have got out a little early. I don't know. I 8 weeks. That's crazy. So what'd you say, Room? You said, or somebody said. Yeah, I was long, Matty Matt. So 50,200. Basically, I didn't make more than 200 bucks. It should be how you have a daily loss limit, Room, on that account. You have an $1,100 daily loss limit. Do you find it frustrating with the Quant Tower to see that? Not really. You can always put it back on there. So obviously, I could have probably just held that, but you know, we just play it safe. We will just play it safe. I might get back long again, guys. As crazy as it sounds. Option 250K, day 1 I hit daily loss limit. Day 2 made 1,300. Day 3 hit daily loss limit. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, now maybe I can take a short, and if ES gets back above the 6701, then we just kill it. We could take the short, and if ES gets above 6701, we're out. If ES gets above 6701, I'm gonna I'll be out. I'm thinking it rejects it, but it may not. So we'll see if ES gets above 6701. That'll be my line in the sand. Would it be considered as blown? I don't think so. Damn it. This thing doesn't close me out of all this stuff. So annoying. Let me get long here. Might trap me both directions. Definitely crazy. I don't know, Room. I'll do the math on it in a minute. The copier's being wild today. It's on some kind of drug. I don't know what. The copier is on some kind of drug. I guess I should have just held that. I scaled out. I should have just held it in hindsight. What the fuck is going on, dude? Oh my gosh, what is going on with the copier? So I lost money on that trade on the Fideas accounts. Guys, I don't know what happened. What is going on with this copier? I'll show you guys what it did in a minute. Who do we report this to? I mean, I guess Quantire. I don't really know. I have no idea. This copier is all over the place, man. Look at this. Down 387, right? Or 447. Then look at this. These were just up like $300, and I just took a winning trade. Now that one's down 135. This one's $33. This one's $28. Wait for it. Wait for it. This one's $30. Hold on. Wait for it. This one's up $1,000. I mean, what? And it passed the account. Like, what is going on? I mean, what is going on? I don't know what's going on there. That is insane. Yeah, exactly, Tech T. That happened yesterday too, but it happened across all of them. When I'm going to start the OnlyFans? You know. I do cancel all orders after every trade. The copier's been wild. I don't know what's going on with this. I have no idea what this thing's doing. Like, that's insane. I need the money. No, that's Quantire. Black Phoenix. Replicanto doesn't have that issue. Replicanto doesn't have that issue. All right, guys, we've got news in 1 minute. Just be aware. News in 1 minute. Replicanto has other issues. I don't know. I don't have any problems with Replicanto. No problemos. No, it's not on crossover. It's not on anything. I mean, literally, the copy trader's not on anything. It's just straight child connection, parent connection. It has nothing else on. See, multiplier 1. So the copier's just straight. Is supposed to just straight copy. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know. Probably till 11 o'clock. Mancini did call out the 01 reclaim with squeeze. I mean, again, we still have all this interest up here, so, like, we're kind of in the middle here. probably going to take the short here. If we get a push back below, kind of what makes, well, all right, we're going to go 2. Move this one on down a little more. Get through that 9 EMA, we could. We could just blast down lower here through that 9. I got to stop at break even. All right, all out. Stop me out there. I'm not willing to hold it for much longer than that. God dang it. Checking on the copier here to see how she did. All right, looks like we copied that trade for the most part, right? Yeah, this is eval. This is eval. You just lost your eval? That sucks, Pegasus. Oh, you're in Norway? That's crazy. Yeah, for sure, Matty Matt. 10 pointers. No doubt about that. Wait. Oh, 396. I was about to say. I don't know. This thing's going down. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Matty Matt. Holy cow. I hit that button way too late. Should have just... I think this thing just goes... Got the gap fill down there, 450s. Stops in. Come on. $30-second opening range, not really. One ticket every time you type. Nah, I can't do that. Well, a couple of evals since the 6, but you just made 900. Let's go. All right, let's see if what happens right here. See what happens here. Watching the ES here, guys. While I blow 5 accounts? No, I'm not blowing anything. I mean, I could. Don't get me wrong. Just kind of watching the ES here. It's kind of glued to that 6701 for now. If we pop the 740, I'm probably going to take a stab long. There we go. Kind of put it in a higher low there. Don't take any trades. 100% strategy. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. Exclamation point MM in the chat, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway. Got to hit the like button as well. We only got 31 likes. 72 viewers. Let's step it up on those likes. Let's step it up. Step it up. What's the start? This thing is ripping. Kind of rejected that London low there on that push back up. If we get a 1 minute close here, I'll probably jump in long. Maxi says rip it. Yeah. All right, I'm going to start here. Let's see. I'm going to start with the 1 here. If it doesn't, if this candle doesn't kind of close above 55, then I'm going to get out of this. Above 821 there, I'm going to go stop to break even there. Should have added one on the retest. You don't know how we use the lose money? Well, I mean, it's on an eval, being kind of aggressive. Being aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I'm just going to kill it. The copier's so bad today. I don't know why, but it is. Full port every trade? I could do that. I could. I could. Closed back below that little tiny gap, so I took it off. I don't know, my copier's going crazy. If ES gets back above 10, I'll get back in. Yeah, Owlboy, because these are rhythmics. That's why. Let's get back in again. We do this slight gap fill. 100% of the bears' gaps are filled. Yeah, could be. If ES holds the 10, I'm okay with this. Oh, goodness. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, we've kind of been trading the chop there, but I do think, I don't know, man. I still think we move lower. So we'll wait and see if the ES gets back above the below the 01 there. May just take base hits. Quit trying to go for bigger moves. Just take some base hits here. It's one of those things where, like, I think it's going down, but I mean, like, it very well could still rip back up too. You kind of got stuff on both sides, so it probably would be safest to just wait for one side or the other to be swept, right? Either sweep down into the 450s or push up into the 950s, 960s, and kind of see what happens. So Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. I'm going to just start taking like 5 micros, 10 points. Get 5 or 6 winners in there. We'll be right back to break even. What up, DA? We put in 3, are working on our 3rd inside bar in a row in the 5 minutes, so just kind of a sign of chop. Yeah, it's very messy. 1 minute or 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see how it closes. Could be 3 inside bars in a row. First inside bar I kind of missed this morning. It did pay. It happened at 9:35. Wasn't very well. It was 40 points. I missed it. Trade only evals, come back strong next week. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Nvidia left a huge gap down. I'm not convinced NQ is going to trend down there for the day. You having to drag your ass out of random negatives when I should be done for the day? Yeah. That sucks. We're going to stab here. I think I've taken the same trade 2 or 3 times. If this thing wicks right back down and doesn't close back above there, it's going to be kind of annoying. All right, I don't think I'm going to try that again. Got to wait for this thing to kind of make a move one direction or the other, and then we'll look for a better entry to take a stab. Hit your take profit after it barely blew the account. Oh, that sucks, Smokey Bear. Flame Apex. Let's go, Black Phoenix. Nice job. I don't drink, so I don't know what the strongest beer is. Yeah, room, I don't know. It's one of those things where it could go down. I mean, I'm not outside that. I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility. It certainly is failing to go up. If we break the 15-minute range here again, I'll probably just take the short. ES is right there at the same area. The 15-minute range. I think it's, yeah, the 15-minute range there. Kind of like that 6701 area. That's copy, man. So annoying. So every time I enter a trade, the Fideas accounts are entering like at a much worse price. And they're not, while it's helped on a couple of trades because they haven't lost as much, you know, it hurts on a couple of trades too. Kind of holding that 15-minute range there. Yeah, that's what I was looking at earlier. I hate weeks. That's what I was looking at earlier. What up, stock? Oh man, you got me on that one. In ZNB, I don't know what that one is. Kind of holding here. 6 minutes until a new 15-minute candle and initial balance is set. Another streamer I watch swears by affordable indicators. Yeah, I have affordable indicators copy trader too. I'm not having a problem with Replicanto. This is with Quantower, so it's with Quantower. Yeah, I like affordable indicators. What's affordable indicators? It's just a custom indicator group. They have a bunch of indicators, copy traders, stuff like that. Thanksgiving PA isn't very giving right now. You want gravy trades? It's telling you to stuff it. Nothing wrong with that. That's what I want too. But unfortunately, I've kind of dug a little bit of a hole here. A little bit of a hole. It's okay. See if it kind of gets above this trend line here. Still kind of holding it there. Exclamation point MM if you want to enter the trade day $100 cash giveaway. And you also need to hit the like button for us. We got 73 viewers, 38 likes. Let's press the like button, please. And of course, it's going to break it the one time I short below the range. Now it's going to run it. All right, we may be RIP to this account. Let's let it run that 821 and then we'll kind of see what happens. I was just concentrating. Having trouble getting through the London low 815. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. 821 is what I got. Oh, mine's not blown, ICT. I still have $300 in drawdown. $300. It's not blown. It might be blown very soon, but it's not blown yet. Can't avoid the inevitable. You don't think I can bring the account back? You don't think I can? ES pushing above the 67.23s now. Trev, I think you're probably late to the long. I mean, obviously, you know, we left all these wicks here. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's just trappy price action. That's all it is. It's caught me a few times. It's fine. And, you know, I did what you're not supposed to do. I oversized, over-leveraged. See if we close above 836 here. If that 5-minute closes above 36, I think we probably go. ES is above the VWAP here, pushing above 23. Nasdaq kind of holding up here at the VWAP, 821s. Still got 2 minutes on this 5-minute candle. You're looking for shorts? Good luck. Oh, man. If we kind of push back above this, I might full port. Might full port! Not really full port, but we'll go with 5 mics. We'll go with 5 mics. Oh, but, yeah, I just realized that. All right, we're going to long right into the VWAPs. The perfect thing to do. Give it a try. Let's see if we can push. No! All right, there goes that one. Is that why? I wonder if that's what's been going on. So I just switched over to this other account, and it's only in 2 micros when I took 5 right there. I'm not quite sure why it did that. Not sure. Sorry guys, I'm over here I'm having to go through these accounts one by one. Let's see if we can push back through that 828, kind of test that VWAP again. Kind of watching here. All right. Sorry guys, I was having to manage this over here on the other side. All right, let's move over to this other account. Well, first I'm gonna close this. Well, actually, wait. We'll wait. Hold on. Let's do this. Stop. All right, hold on. I'm trying to. Okay. The fields over here seem okay on these. This Fideus so far. Pulling back here, holding that 90s area. If we lose 90s, we could go down. Still in the trade over here. I blew the MyFund Futures eval. The hell? Oh. This is fucking wild. This copier's all over the place, guys. Oh goodness. How you pass no buffer on MyFund Futures? What do you mean, Black Beauty? Somebody said that? Copier's all over the place. All right, let me read this chat here. Sorry, guys. Better than blowing funded? Yeah, for sure. It wasn't a copier issue. It wasn't a copier issue. It was a me issue. What time you mark your pre-market? What time do you mark your pre-market? Usually like 15 minutes before. I don't listen to nobody ICT. I trade how I want to trade. I trade how I want to trade. Because it's $100, so if you only make $300 the next day, you lose $400, you lose it. It's $100. If you only make $300 and the next day you lose $400, you lose it. I'm not sure. Not sure what that means. Yeah, I was still long there. That's why I was like paying attention, guys. I was still long over here on these other accounts, so I was trying to pay attention. So I did blow those two, MyFund Futures, but these we held on, and we're green on these. That one's passed. That one's still 500 away from passing. This one's a couple of them are a little red, virtually break even, but not too bad. It could have been much, much worse. So we're all right. I hate to blow any accounts, but yeah, I dug a hole. I sized up. I did what I'm not supposed to do. I wasn't really ignoring you guys, but I was just concentrating. Got to concentrate. $5,100 to start getting payout. Next day you make $300, and the next day you lose $400. So I don't understand what you mean. $50,100 to start getting a payout. What? Who said that? What account is that on? Because so with my fund of futures, you can take a payout. It depends on what account you have, first of all, right? So you can take out. Let's just say you have the core account. You can take out 50% of your profits. So if you take out 1,000 and you had 2,000 in profit, well, now your minimum drawdown locks at 50,100. So you'd have effectively $900 in drawdown left. So on what account, Black Beauty? There's no such thing as no buffer. I don't know who said that. Where'd you hear that at? For my fund of futures? There's no buffer in the core account, but you got to have 5 $100 days. So that sort of thing. Yeah, but you can only take 50% of your money, Black Beauty. So you can only take out 50%, right? Is that right? Did I get the email from Apex about what, Raul? The new sale? I did. I think that's correct, right? With the core, you can only take 50%. Yeah, the Apex Black Friday sale, yep. It's $10 for activation fee on 100Ks, $40 for the rest, which is still a good deal. I mean, it's an okay deal if you like my fund of futures, or I'm sorry, Apex. My fund of futures is going to be having a good Black Friday sale. I already know the details on it, but I can't leak it here yet. But I will tease it. They do have a little sale coming out. Yeah, ES much stronger here. ES just pushed through the highs there. I caused myself a struggle today. I think that's the case with the My Fund of Futures core. Let me look. Actually, you may actually be able to take, I don't know. Can you take it all? Or, let me see. Let's see what it is. I don't remember if you can take it all or not. If you can take it all, then I think it blows the account. That used to be the way it was on the other accounts. But I don't think that's how it is on this one. Let me see. You can take 50% with the flex add-on. It's normally 100%. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so if you take it all, you're effectively blowing the account, Black Beauty. So even though there's no buffer, you effectively are blowing the account. Big SMT at the highs here. I mean, this is kind of a death candle, right? Two-minute close here. Yeah, there it is. Nice little death candle there. That's your poem. You have a heart on the first trade after passing to get away from the 50,000. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to leave room. You have to leave yourself some money in there. Otherwise, you're going to just blow it up. Why does the market hate me? Why does the market think I suck? Look at me this morning, Trev. Same thing. I sized up, you know. Well, Raul, that's not the sale. The sale's on the pro account right now, where you can get the. That's not really the sale. That is just your normal. I mean, they just gave you an add-on. to get, which the add-on's gone now. So that's not the account that has a sale on it. So right now the 1 day pro evaluation, 1 day to pass the pro is the sell. No daily loss limit, no consistency rule. So the core account's not really a sell. It's just kind of a normal deal there. $77 for a 50K core account. So, oh, Apex. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's not the same as it was because, I mean, yeah, it's still 80% off in the $40 activation fee. So as far as that goes, yes, it is. But I still think that's a decent sale. That's a decent sale. Love to go with a trend on the first pause in the death candle. I mean, this is a clean. We had an SMT at the high, so this is a clean short setup. I did take that on my accounts over here, but I just took it for 15 points or something like that. We do have the gap fill down lower. We did just sweep this wick, so this would be where you'd scale for sure if you took it. Could go back up from here. We'll see. It could just go back up. We don't know. All right, guys. Exclamation point MM in the chat. We've only got 50 likes, guys. I don't know if we'll be doing a giveaway today because we only got 50 likes, 58 viewers. So we may not be doing a giveaway. So we did get some expansion to the downside. So, like, theoretically, this will be like a 2022 model. You could short up here at like the 810s. Problem is, your stop doesn't have to be all the way up there, 870s. So we'll see. If we don't get to the giveaway this morning, we'll I'll come back and stream this afternoon, and we'll try to get it then. Yeah. But I think I'm back in the green on all the accounts after that. And that's like what I tell you guys. Like, I struggled this morning so hard. I should have just stopped, right? But I didn't. We're down $23, so we struggled mightily, and we should have just stopped. See how wild the copy trader is? I mean, look how wild this is. You got one account in the red, two accounts up 1,000, one account break even, and one account up 464. These all took the same trade. Oh, wait a second. That account just passed. So let me take that off the copy trader. That's number 2. So let's take account number 2 off the copy trader. That leaves account 3, that leaves account 4, and account 1. So we got 1 is still on there. We took 2 off, 1, 3, and 4, I think. Yeah, so we passed 2 of the Fideas accounts today. We did blow 2 accounts from MyFinna Futures. Trying hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Exactly. Oh, yeah. I just gotta, you know, I can ask for another account. See if we can get one. We can always ask. It's not guaranteed, but we can ask. Blew the evals. Oh, what were we thinking? What were we thinking? Still looks like still didn't make it up to kind of where we were talking about up there at the 810s, 815 area. 810 area. Oh. Oh. Oh, Treff. Treff with the beats. What up, Paul? All right, guys, we got about 3 minutes here until the top of the hour. If we don't, we need like 25 more likes, but I don't, I get it. I mean, he has kind of been holding this trend line all morning. All right, Coper. Enjoy your day. All right, this thing's pushing here. 25s. If we get this 2 minute, I mean, I don't hate it. We have a 1 minute, a 2 minute. We closed above that 5 minute. This is kind of a confirmation setup. A little bit of a confirmation setup here. Stop is pretty wide. I don't really hate this. The deal's dropping Friday. I hate weeks. Close over 844. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do the giveaway. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'll do a quick stab long here. Top of the hour here in what, 10 seconds? There we go. See if we can rip back up to the 2930 area here. Get back above that VWAP there. Kind of holding these EMAs. Get back above that VWAP there. We should be able to squeeze. Let's see. Can we retest? I don't know. You like the daily payout? Yeah, it didn't really benefit me all that much, but like, you know, there are people that it works well for. Hey, somebody just subscribed. Who was it? Kekru1. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. They don't have the daily payout add-on anymore, Black Beauty. Basically, it was just a free add-on that allowed you to take daily payouts. So, allowed you to take the daily payouts. Let me see what we got there. So we just passed these other ones. So we're just down to the only one we got left now is that number 5? Number 1 is still 1,000 away, but these 4 are done. So just number 1. I took the long there on the little bounces, scalp longs. Now I'm out. Looks like it's probably going to break down now. So we'll add those 4 funded accounts to our arsenal starting tomorrow. And we'll just be left with this 1 to trade. We'll return with the add-on for daily payouts. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Can you tell if people unsubscribe? I can see an unsubscription. I can't tell who it is. But I can tell when people unsubscribe just because, you know, you see this unsubscription or whatever. All right, guys, we need 10, 12 more likes. Can we get it? Anybody got any alt accounts you want to jump over on? I'll show you my P&Ls right quick. So here are the ones that we traded overnight. So all green there. Again, Take Profit Pro account. That one there didn't get traded. The 3 Buellanox fundeds did not get traded. I'm okay with that. And then today, right here, you guys saw the My Funded Futures. Let me just show you guys. We blew 2 My Funded Futures evals. Just over leveraging, not being smart with it. So again, full transparency for you guys. Not trying to hide anything from you. And then we passed 3 or 4 Fideas accounts today. Got over the $4,000 mark. I was down about $500 on all these accounts at one point. And we were able to pick some spots and get those back. We did go a little heavier in size. I did the 5 micros. And then we still allowed about $1,000 to pass this last one down here. So we'll reload on those My Funded Futures that we've blown. We'll get a couple of more. And just go from there. If you subscribe, you'll get 10 Santa coins. Maybe. Yeah, heavy pays more, but it can also blow the account for sure. Oh, it can also blow the account like we proved today. I sized up. I don't know. I was in the thing is, when I go back and look at my entries, right? Let's go back and look. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the first one, the first entry that I mismanaged. All right. Pretty easy to see what I did wrong here. And it's right here. So I entered long here. and price pulls back. I add, right? Then here, I add. So what did I do wrong right here? Well, I had a stop right here, and I just took the stop off. And then I was like, oh, I think I can work myself out of it. That was my first mistake. I should have just taken the loss there, right? Now you could say, well, hindsight's 2020, whatever. Well, so then I add like 5 or 6 more right here, and then it pulls back. I add 5 or 6 more right here. What does it do? Well, then it rips back up. If I'm just patient with my ads, I added once, twice, 3 times, and then only added a 4th here and a 5th here, my average is somewhere down here, and we get out of this trade cleanly, right? Well, that just kind of sent me into a spiral, and then just started chasing my losses, and did a bad job at it. Just did a bad job. So, that's where it's a perfect example of how that first trade going wrong or not going the way you think it's going to go can kind of work against you. So, and that's what happened. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, right? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We'll start over. We still have these 3 other My Funded Futures accounts that I'm working on over here. I'm probably gonna just put them over here. The 2 that I buy, I'm gonna get them as Trade-Evate connections and add them to this list of accounts because I trade those a little more conservatively and not as aggressive. I think that'll probably be the way to do that. So set ourselves back on those accounts a little bit, but that's okay. All right, we got 93 likes, guys. If we don't get them in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to have to just call it. Do you think it with the Flex add-on or just regular? I mean, the Flex add-on's fine because it gives you $3,000 in payout ability, right? So I think it's good with the Flex add-on. Let's pull this over here while this is reloading. Dun, 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 dun. You have to make 6K to get it. Theoretically, no. You can take half of the 3K. But yeah, you would have to make 3K, 6K pretty much. Send gold to the open price. All right, sounds like everything reconnected here. Yeah, clarity, that sucks. I mean, DCA works if you do it correctly. And I did not do it correctly there. And then I panicked out of it when I know that, price is, I mean, we know it works in waves, so like it's going to eventually come back. Right? It's going to eventually work its way back up to the EMAs at the very least. So, it's just with bad trading. I mean, listen. Sometimes you gotta like kind of look at yourself in the mirror, right? Did you make some bad trades? Yes, I made bad trades. So I'm not blaming anybody. It was me that did it. So I made some bad trades. I made some bad choices. It was me. Yeah, until it goes full wrong. Here's the thing, though. With today's range, it was not going to go wrong. I mean, we didn't really have expansion. We chopped. Even on that push down, that's still just, we worked our way back in a chop. What scared me was the gap fill was all the way down at 449, right? And so, like, that's kind of what scared me. So that gave me a little spookiness. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do the giveaway, guys. If you're not in, you're not in. Exclamation point MM. I'm going to do it quickly. I got to get out of here. Click the like, not the trade. That's what I should have did. And the winner is Morning Bear. Morning Bear? Trying to decide if you want to replace the failed combines the copy trader cost me or just wait. Yeah, you might want to wait. Morning Bear, looks like you won again. Yep. Morning Bear has the luckiness of a bear. Morning Bear, send me another email, the same one. Yeah, another $100. And just send it to me, the same one, and just say I won, you know, tell me you won another $100 so I know I got it. It's a bribe. No reason to bribe me. You gets nothing. You gets nothing. You're the unlucky bear. Yeah, me too. All right, if you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, if you want to help support the channel, use my code MYTH at Apex, 80% off, $40 activation fee, $10 for the 100K account activation fee. Or use MM everywhere else. Bulanox is still 85% off. Take Private Trader 30% off. They will refund your first month test fee once you get to payout. Trade Days 30% off also. Code MM. Funded Futures Network 30% off. Tradeify is 40% off. They just came out with a sale. Code MM. Funding Ticks I think is 30% off. I'll probably be here for Power Hour. Yes, Tradeify is 40% off. Use code MM. Knowledge Hub, we are green on most of the accounts that did below 2 My Funded Futures evals. We passed 4 Fideus evals, so kind of a mixed bag. So I need to change the code. It's rigged. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time. Join me over there at My Funded Futures TV if you want to help support the channel. We will do an account giveaway over there, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see you guys then.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect your